right now I have a pan that I'm going to put on medium heat. All right. And I'm going to drizzle a little bit of EVOO, olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. Okay. I'm not going to put too much. I would say about a teaspoon of olive oil. All right. And now I am going to put some onions. And we're going to cook this down. All right. While that's cooking, we're going to put some garlic. I crushed 3 cloves of garlic. I'll say about 3 cocktail tomatoes. All right, we're gonna cook that down as well. And now we're going to put some roasted red peppers. I have a half a cup of roasted red peppers. And while we're waiting for that to cook down a little bit, we're going to start putting in our spinach. I have a cup of cut leaf spinach. You want to make sure that it's all broken up, separated, because you don't want clumps of spinach in every bite of your crab frittata. So you want to just break it up as much as you can, separate it. Okay. So as this is cooking as well, we're going to put in some seasonings. Okay, I'm going to start off with some sea salt. I'm just going to sprinkle in a little bit of sea salt. All right, and we have some black pepper. You can put as much as you like. If you don't want too much salt, you don't have to put too much, you don't have to put any. If you don't want too much black pepper, you can put as much as you like. And if you want to put even Old Bay in there, that's fine as well. But I'm just going to put fresh garlic, salt, and pepper. All right. So now we're going to put our special guest. This is claw crab meat, about a cup of claw crab meat. Some of the crab meat is like, it's like lumped, like it's chunks of it, big chunks. You can just take your spoon and like kind of press down on it to break it up. But you don't have to break it up too much, because you do want everybody to know when they have their bite, like, oh, there's crab meat in there. I taste crab meat. Oh, I see the crab meat, because it is the start of the show, so we want to make sure that it's sticking out a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see that the onions are looking a little bit more translucent. I don't know if you guys can see that, but right there. All right, it's not as bright white as it was. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I am going to let this cook down just a little bit more, not too much. All right, so here I have 10 eggs, 10 medium eggs, they're not large. I'm going to scramble it. And I want you guys to know that this meal is good for breakfast. You can have it for brunch, and you can also have it for dinner. You can make it for a birthday party or just any special event. You can make cocktail mini frittatas in a muffin pan. Or if you go to work kind of early, but you still want to have something healthy for breakfast, you can make a few of these and store them away, and then just take 1 or 2 crab frittatas with you, to work, and it can last for at least 3 days, right? So now it's time to put this inside of the muffin pan. Okay guys, so I'm back. I have the muffin pan here. I lightly greased it with some olive oil. I just brushed a little olive oil in there. Now I'm going to take this filling, and I'm going to put, I would say, about a tablespoon inside the muffin pan. And the reason why I'm putting this first before I put the actual egg is because I want to make sure that when I make the frittatas, that every frittata has a little mix of veggies and crab. I don't want it to be like mostly egg. If you look very well, it's a good mix, you know. You can see a little bit of everything. All right. So we're gonna mix that in and make sure that it's spread out. You don't want it to, this one might have a little bit too much. I have my oven preheated on 350 degrees while I'm putting this in the pan. When you make any frittata, it's like a burrito. You know, you can just build it however you want to build it. All right, so here it is, all in the pan. I don't know if you guys can see that. Now, I'm going to take eggs that I scrambled, and I'm going to put it in here. But let me get a measuring cup to make it easier to scoop out. All right, so I have a measuring cup, 1/4 cup. I'm going to scoop out some eggs. Just pour it right over the vegetables and the crab meat. The good thing about this meal is that it can be done in no time. You're not going to be waiting forever to eat. And you're not going to be standing over the stove so long. I don't know if you can see the color still popping up out of the eggs. Just like take a spoon and kind of wiggle it a little bit, just to make sure that the eggs is going to the bottom. I don't know if you guys can see that the eggs are in there. And now that the eggs are in there, let me just put a little bit more eggs in this one. I have some extra sharp cheddar cheese that I'm going to sprinkle on top before I place it in the oven. You can put as much cheese as you like. You don't want to put too much extra sharp cheddar cheese because the taste of extra sharp cheddar cheese is bold. All right, and it can like overpower the frittata. And if you don't want any cheese, you don't have to put any. For my vegans out there, you can make the same dish and just, you know, eliminate the crab meat. And then you can also eliminate the cheese and just use regular vegan cheese. Now we have it all in a pan. The cheese, the eggs, the vegetables, and the crab meat. Now that this is done, we're going to put it in the oven for 15 to 20 minutes on 350 degrees. But before we put the mix in the oven, I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of parsley on there, on each one. I'm just doing it just to make it look nice. All right, now it's going in the oven. Okay, so I took it out of the oven. I actually had it sitting out for about 10 to 15 minutes, letting it cool down a little bit so it won't be so hot to take out. All right, I'm going to take my fork and I'm going to lift it up like this. Very easy. And then just place it on a plate. Same thing with this one. Place it on the plate and place it right on the plate. Okay guys, so I plated my crab frittatas All right, I totally forgot to show you the claw crab meat that I used. I got this from Publix supermarket. It already came in a container like this, and it was already like taken out of the crab shell. I didn't have to do anything. You don't have to go to Publix to get this. You can go to any supermarket, they will have crab meat. Okay? It might be lump crab meat or claw crab meat. Either one is fine. Now that I've plated the crab frittatas, I'm going to put some cheese on there, okay? Let me wash my hands again. Dry my hands. Now I'm going to take some of this extra white sharp cheddar cheese and sprinkle some on top. Alright, so this is my crab frittatas. And like I said, you can have it for breakfast, you can have it for lunch, you can have it for dinner. You know, if you want something to take to work that's easy, like to pick up and go, this is the meal. You can have whatever you like with this. And I think your family would love it. It's so good. It's like one meal in one bite. Because you have your protein, you have your veggies. And that's all you need, right? Well, I thank you guys for joining me today at Simmer Down. If you like this channel, please click the like button, share, subscribe. Alright? And comment down below. I thank you so much, guys, for joining me today at Simmer Down. You have a good day. Take care.